Welcome to the OFM Secret Podcast, a space created for OnlyFans agency owners and content creators. In each episode, I'll read you an article written by Captain Goldtooth from OFMSecretStash.blog, where he breaks down traffic strategies, shares resources, reviews tools, and dives into everything that matters in the OnlyFans industry. Today's article is titled, "I Finally Lost My Virginity, My First Telegram Scam Experience." And if you'd like to read it or access the resources mentioned, you'll find the link in the description. The captain's words begin like this: "I've finally lost my virginity." And maybe many will say, it was about time. I'd been scam-free for over 40 years. But everything happens eventually. My first time was on Telegram, and it happened just last week. I got scammed out of $70 for a so-called Reddit traffic service that never arrived. Sensing something might be off, I played it safe and insisted on testing with just one account, instead of the three the provider originally pushed for. The modus operandi. This industry is the Wild West, full of opportunities and outlaws, and that's exactly how it should be. This is the perfect time to stand out and grow by seizing those opportunities. Once an industry settles and becomes institutionalized, it means the prime spots have already been claimed, and real, life-changing opportunities for new entrepreneurs become scarce. It's what W. Chan Kim and Brené Mauborgne call a blue ocean, as opposed to the cutthroat red ocean. Telegram, in particular, is as wild as it gets, and that works to our advantage. Imagine if every Telegram or Instagram, TikTok, or any other platform account had to be tied to a government-issued ID to bring order and control. We'd have to say goodbye to methods like MS and countless other strategies that thrive thanks to the semi-anonymity of the web. As I was saying, this scam happened to me on Telegram, and while it wasn't exactly a pleasant experience, it gave me a front-row seat to the scammer's modus operandi, so now I can share exactly how they operate. Hold on. Before we dive back into the captain's words, there's something you need to know. There's a private, invite-only Telegram group, exclusively for readers of this blog. But don't expect your usual OFM group full of spam and desperate job requests. This is a small circle of sharp, no-nonsense operators focused only on what truly delivers results. Inside, you'll tap into underground knowledge, a treasure trove of powerful resources, traffic blueprints, scripts, automation tools, and more. You'll connect with top-tier marketers and rebellious strategists who don't play by the rules, and still win big. If you're over the same tired advice and ready to run your OFM game from the shadows, this is your sign. Jump in. The link's in the description. Now back to the article. The captain wrote, "As always, they lurk in large, high-traffic Telegram groups, waiting for the perfect target. The moment a newbie shows up looking for a service, they slide into the DMs. Their pitch is crafted to be just enticing enough to spark interest, but still normal enough to blend in with legitimate offers from those who are actually there to do business, not scam. They might claim to provide Reddit traffic or leads from dating apps. To make their offer even more tempting, they propose working on commission, no upfront payment required. Sounds great, right? But there's a catch. They'll insist that you provide the accounts, and conveniently recommend a trusted seller within Telegram. Here's where the trap springs shut. You follow their advice and purchase, say, 3 aged Reddit accounts for $200 from their suggested contact. The moment you complete the transaction, both the account seller and the supposed traffic provider vanish into thin air. They block you, discard the Telegram account, and move on to their next victim. Good luck getting your money back. How to tell if you've been blocked on Telegram. If you're still holding on to a shred of hope, wondering whether you've been scammed, there's a simple way to confirm it. Check if you've been blocked. Telegram doesn't send notifications when someone blocks you, but there are a few telltale signs. If their profile picture disappears, your messages remain stuck on a single check mark, and their last seen status vanishes, chances are they've cut you off. So, if you're unsure whether you've been ghosted or outright scammed, this little check will give you a definitive answer. Conclusion, lessons learned and moving forward. That's life. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you learn. Fortunately, this lesson only cost me a few dollars and a bit of disappointment. The key takeaway, there are no real shortcuts. It's essential to fully understand the method you're investing in and thoroughly vet any potential providers before trusting them. But setbacks are just stepping stones on the path to success. The journey continues, and this is just another rung on the ladder to the top. No turning back, no giving up, onward and upward. And those were the words of Captain Goldtooth and his wild OnlyFans journey. If you want to access the resources mentioned in the article, head over to ofmsecretstash.blog or just click the link in the description. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next episode.